2003 Toyota 4Runner 4.7 liter V8, $1,600. Yeah, I said it, $1,600. Anyway, we're coming back from our property. Sorry it's so dark. I got you by the light of the moon here. We're driving back in a 2003 Toyota 4Runner I just picked up. This is my dog hauler. So this is for Apollo. What's up, Apollo? Back there, if you can see him, he was popping a minute ago. I don't know how to turn the damn auxiliary light on here. I turn it on inside and show you. But anyway, he's back there hanging out with Ellie girl, which picked my nose. Yeah, Apollo, if you're not aware, he's my 140-pound Great Dane. Ellie is the most recent puppy that the kid's mom brought home when she was living with us for a while there, and along with all the other animals. And now that she has packed her bags and got her own place, she left all the animals behind, the kids behind, you know, kind of like Divorce 2.0 without the romance. So anyway, we have a UTV, one of those CF Moto XL 1000, whatever. Love the UTV, four-door. The dogs hate it. It's hard for Apollo to get back up inside the thing because the seats are pretty tight as far as the seating arrangement in there. And then he doesn't like to go in the bed. I was going to put an enclosed cage on that thing, like a little bed cage on there, and maybe like a little canvas thing so he could roll back in there. And he's just a big dog. He doesn't feel very good back there. He likes to be in capacity, and he also normally likes to put his foot or his head right up here on your shoulder basically and be touching you all the time. So, and then slobbering all over you, and then he'll do that flap thing with his gums and get it all over your face, which is absolutely amazing at times. So anyway, we picked up a 2003 Toyota 4Runner. This thing was cheap, man. Like I said, $1,600. 4-ball tires. Let me get a little drink here. It all choked up. Little non-sweet tea. Trying to cut back on that sugar intake for the muscles. Anyway, I was looking for an SUV. Particularly, I was looking for a Jeep XJ. I really like those. I just couldn't find a good deal in my area. I'm up in northern Arizona. There's deals, but just a lot of them pretty clapped out, or people have done a lot of modifications. I don't like the way they're modified, so I have to like unmodify them. Anyhow, this came up. This is a 2003 4Runner, V8 motor, 4.7 liter cast iron block. Guy was in that like 5,000 range down to 44, 48, 44, 30 something, and then we talked about it. It had some problems, some runnability issues. I'm driving it right now. It'll drive down the highway. You could take this all the way to California and back right now, probably no problems. But it has a massive stutter at 3,000 RPM. So when you hit 3,000 RPMs, it just like hit a rev limiter. So I've seen a bunch of videos on YouTube, and you know that's where you go for information if you need it. There's a lot of professionals on there. I play a doctor occasionally on there when I'm feeling froggy. Be a house builder, a shipping container hauler guy. I play all kinds of roles. It's like acting. Anyway, I've gone on YouTube, and some people have had the same problem on these 4.7 liter V8s, the Toyota Motors and the Sequoias, the Tundras, or in the 4Runners on select years like this. It had knock sensors be the problem. They've had throttle position sensors, map sensors, fuses, fuel pumps or fuel sending units. So it could be a plethora of things. I'm not super worried about it. I've actually had one of these motors replaced from a guy in San Bernardino, a little business associate guy that still does this, and I paid like $3 grand, $2,900, $2,800, $3 grand, right in that ballpark, for a used 4.7 liter Tundra motor that was rear-ended with 67,000 miles on it, like $3 grand installed with a 3-month warranty. I mean, so not hard to find these motors. They're everywhere. They're really reliable. They do really well. This one has obviously an issue. Hopefully it's something small. I bought this for so cheap, $1,600. I figured if I put $1,500 into it, it's run like a champ. I stole it. If I have to spend, a few $1,000 for a motor, if I'm at $6 grand when this thing's all done, $6,500 before modifications, $10 grand when I'm done, I'm not scared with that. I don't want to put that into this thing, but these are great vehicles. I mean, they're super comfortable. They're super practical. Maybe not the best gas mileage, but I'm driving big giant trucks all the time, lifting ambulances and shit. So this is plenty practical on the fuel mileage thing for me. And although gas sucks right now with all this no need to go kill other country war bullshit, won't get into politics on this video, but I don't really look at gas mileage, I just enjoy driving these things. But yeah, so going down the laundry list, front bumpers hanging on by some baling wire. I have another video that shows the outside of it. If you didn't see that, check on the channel, or one of my channels will be on there. Missing a body panel on the driver's lower portion of the door. Already found that down in Mesa, a guy that specializes in 4th gens only. Rear passenger lower panel also is damaged. I don't mean damn. I guess it's just hanging on by baling wire. So it just he hit it on something. One he left on a trail. The other one just kind of hanging on there. Front bumper, same problem, baling wire. So I already found the panels for that, so I'm going to replace those. It's got Bilstein 5100 shocks on it. It had 3 bald Falcon Wild Peak tires on it, and 1 random Cooper, off-road tire. Luckily, one of my vans, I sold my 2013 E350. I had bought some rims and tires, brand new Falcon Wild Peak AT3s. I don't know what series they're up to now. They could be up to 17 for all I know, but these are AT3s that I'm rolling on right now. I had a brand new set of 5 sitting on some rims, 285 70-17s in one of my storage containers with ventilation, so it was okay. It was a good condition, no cracks, nothing like that. Never seen the light of day. So I had those thrown on yesterday at a local discount. And so I'm rolling on 4 brand new, like I said, Falcon Wild Peak 285 70-17s. That's what everyone throws in these things, so it worked out perfectly. For the vans, I like the 75 series. Oh, look at Apollo. Can you see him right there, guys? He's just chilling. For the vans, I like the 75 series, so I was going to use those tires in the future anyway, so I'm going to use those rims on another build later on, so it worked out fine. So right now he's got 5100 shocks on here. He's got the stock upper control arms, so those kind of suck. So we're going to do something with those for sure. We're going to figure out a way, get that up in the back there. We're going to figure out a way to, we're going to get some new upper control arms. We might get the Coastal Off-Road lower control arms, like I said. We might do the Coastal Off-Road DIY weld-it-yourself bumper kit. Looks pretty cool. And then we may do a rear bumper as well. I'll do a weld kit. I want to teach the kids, like I said, some welding, get into that. So it would be kind of cool to do a weld-style kit. And I'm not a great welder, but like I said, the kids, it'll be good to teach them a little bit more. Anyway, so just getting into this thing, like I said, this is the family truckster. It's got 239,000 original miles on it. Hopefully we're about $1,500 into getting it running like a champ. Like I said, right now I'm driving. I can drive down the road. I can go to California, like I said earlier. As long as you shift about 2,000 RPMs, which is pretty standard in this thing, you're fine. When you get up in that 3,000 range, immediately, right at the rev limiter. So that's not going to work out for long term. Obviously, if something's wrong that's limiting it, making it do that. So we'll figure that out. And this will be a project vehicle we're going to be messing with right now. Once we get this thing figured out and use it on a regular basis, it'll be in some of our little family truckster videos. But mainly I bought this to get out to the main property with the dogs in the back. So sorry, we're going by the car here, trying to see what the heck's going on out front without running anyone over. But yeah, if you're a 4th gen 4Runner kind of guy out there, guy or gal, if you got suggestions, I made another video, like I said, I'll pop that up. If you have suggestions for upper control arms that you would recommend, if you've used those Coastal off-road lower control arms and you had good experiences with those, let me know. Front bumper kits, I want to do a DIY. I don't want to buy anything that's already fabbed or fab on something. I want to do a DIY kit. So Move, Coastal Off-Road, I don't know, I've seen some other companies referred to online, so I don't really know the details. If you have experience with a good bumper kit, let me know. Rear trailing arm kit, let me know. Like, so we got fresh Bilsteins on here right now. Probably run those for right now. We don't need any remote reservoirs and stuff. We're not going racing Baja anytime soon on this thing. We will camp out of this thing, but we're mainly using this to get to our property with the dogs in the back. And then my boys will use this around town. But I'm not afraid of, like I said, doing some welding, your own bumpers, and doing some cool shit on this thing. So let me know, and in the comment section if you have some information, and stay tuned. I think I got the cheapest 4th gen 4Runner on Facebook Marketplace, $1,600. Let me know what you think. Bye.